Right. All right, so let's go over the assignment. All right, come on. So this is just pointing out the fact that we've been implementing a client-side, I'm sorry, a faculty-side application for folks that are creating courses, modules, lessons, topics, and that we're switching over to a student-facing application built using Angular, Node.js, and Mongo. And so this is the first of several assignments that will work towards implementing the student side of the application. And it asks you to implement an Angular application that basically is the same rendering of what we already have in React, using the same services that are already there, right? And implement a read-only version of of accessing courses, accessing modules, widgets, lessons, and whatnot, right, that allows you to just navigate through the course as a read-only access. So it asks you to create Angular REST service clients. So basically, these are the pretty much this almost identical to what you might already have for React. If you want to reuse those services, you're welcome to do that. Right? It's the same kinds of fetch operations that you already are using for in the previous assignments you've created so far. But now they are just going to be wrapped as Angular services. Right? But their implementation is identical to what you already have. Right? They're going to be classes. They're going to have all these finder methods, these updates. Well, you don't have updates. You don't have creates. You don't have deletes. Only the finders, right? There'll be find all courses, find course by ID, find modules for a course, find the lessons for a module, find the topics for a lesson, and then find the widgets for a topic. So none of the CRUD operations, only the read operations, right? And again, you can just copy most of them over from what you might already have that you've implemented in JavaScript, and bring them over to these TypeScript files. And these are just examples of what you might already have in those services. And then it asks you to create the following components. TypeScript components. One of them is a course grid component, which basically is the equivalent of the course grid that you implemented in React, right? But implemented using Angular, right? You're welcome to use the same identical HTML that you might already have in React. The same styling, the same CSS that you already have. If you want, just port it over from React. A module list component. So this this is so that you can navigate further into the application. If you click on course ID module, that will display the modules for a given course. If you click on a particular module, it will then display the lessons for that module. If you select a particular lesson, it will show the topics. If you show the topics, it will show the widgets. Again, you're welcome to reuse any and all HTML that you already have in React, right? And we're just going to port it over, and it'll be just a syntax change, right? If you've implemented your components as stateless components, the porting will be trivial, right? If they're not stateless, then it'll be a little more complex, right? Basically, if it's a stateful component, the HTML will go in the HTML side, right? And the container side, the state side, will go into the component side. Yes. And basically, you should be able to navigate back and forth, starting from a course down to a module, down to a lesson, down to a topic, down to a widget. Okay. So it's just read only, reusing the same Java, the same MySQL that you already have implemented. So this is a read-only version in Angular. All right, any question? All right.